by Beatz.
Before this shit even start, we gonna nip this shit in the... This is my gram right here. 6'9", this is my account. Let's go, hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Look. Stop playing with me, son.
Nigga, Shotty on some different shit.
But I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Would you go around killing his friends?
No.
Why?
Nigga, Shotty's a demon. Like,
you know he a demon, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think they killing all of Dirk's friends? Cause they don't fucking take him serious. That nigga's a fucking clown. They know he pussy and he not gonna slide, nigga.
But wait
if you was that tough, niggas would be scared to play with you, nigga.
Yeah, but...
You see how you just answered that? You don't play with a killer. Niggas is killing your cousin. Niggas is killing your best friend. Niggas is killing your manager. Niggas is killing your fucking homies. Cause you a bitch, nigga. Nobody's scared of you. Niggas not gonna play with a killer, nigga.
But wait.
If I knew you was like that, I wouldn't play with you. Niggas is killing you because they know you pussy, nigga.
But wait. You're talking about Shotty, who all we know.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing. Cuckoo.
And get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN. Hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content. Come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost. Yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here. Yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name. That's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags. And you asking what they heavy for? Sore foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? No dog. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. We got some stuff to talk about. Okay, first, I don't think my eyes is lined up with this damn camera. I don't like the way my eyes is lined up. Okay, is that better? Okay, yeah, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing today? First thing I want to say is congratulations to our 2 winners this morning. Congratulations to Charlie Santana winning a plaque from Salty Sack. And congratulations to Rue Jones winning some No Cap merch. Tomorrow morning, once again, during morning coffee, we are going to be raffling off more stuff. Wait, what? We're going to be raffling off more stuff. So, CK ads, what you talking about? I don't understand what that means. We're going to be raffling off some more stuff tomorrow. So, or morning coffee. So pull up for morning coffee at 9:20 a.m. Monday through Fridays. With that being said, we wanna give appreciation to everybody that came through with drops this morning. But before we actually get to that, I want to say what we will be discussing today, real quick. Let's go over all of the things that we're gonna be bringing up and discussing. Why don't we do some of those things right over here? So what we will be discussing today is we will be discussing Black Lives Matter. You say why? Well, if y'all remember a couple of months ago, I think it was around like September, October, I had been telling y'all that there were cells of Black Lives Matter organization that was saying they weren't receiving any funding from the overall Black Lives Matter group, that all of the donations goes to. So you have a overall group that all the donations come into. It's millions and millions of dollars in donations. Basically, there are sales of Black Lives Matter groups all over America, and they've been complaining that they're not getting any funding whatsoever from the major Black Lives Matter organization that is supposed to be actually funding them. So there's that we're going to discuss. We're also going to be discussing T.I. and Tiny. Apparently, T.I. is saying that lawyer in New York City, he lying. They never called him and tried to get, they never called them and was offering a settlement. So that's what T.I. is saying. He spoke out. We're also going to be discussing 6ix9ine. There's a couple of 6ix9ine things I wanted to discuss. I'm not even going to go over all of them right at the moment, but basically there are some 6ix9ine things that we want to discuss. And Nicki Minaj. Oh, so apparently everybody knows that Nicki Minaj is married to she's married currently, and her husband at one point or another, he is a convicted sex I don't know what you want to call it. He got convicted of a sex crime. So basically, the person that accused him of the sex crime that he got convicted of is saying that Nicki Minaj and her team is currently harassing them. So harassing her and her family, apparently. So we're also going to be discussing that. Real quick, everybody hit that like button so we can send out the notifications and let everybody, give people an opportunity to pull up if they want. They might not have gotten no notifications. So let's do that. And before we get into any more of the shenanigans, what we will do is we will give appreciation to everybody that did a drop this morning. Also, I want to let everyone know right now, we are 100%. We are doing call-ins tonight. And well, no, I'm talking about her husband specifically is sex offenders. Thank you. Her husband, we're talking about the situation with her husband. Her brother is currently in prison, I believe. He's serving like 90 something years or something, right? Anyway, I also want everybody to know that everybody that does a drop of $10 and more, you have the opportunity to call in. We are doing call-ins tonight. So if you want to call in, all you got to do is do drops. You could call in, tell me about what you think about these topics in which we're discussing, or you might just want to ask me something about something. But if you call in and I'm going to be all type of different BANs, I'm going to immediately hang up. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just going to let that be clear. If you call in and it turns into some kind of argument or something like that, I am 100% not arguing with you. I'm out. Don't nobody got time for that. All right, so we're going to call out the drops from earlier this morning real quick, and then we're going to keep it pushing. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm saying, do anybody else think it's a mental illness when somebody think that there's something wrong with you if you don't want to argue with them? Like, is that not a mental illness, or is that me? I think that's a mental illness. Like, if there's an individual and you don't want to argue with them, so you're just going about your business, and they believe that if you don't argue with them, that there's something wrong with you, like you have to argue with them. Isn't that a mental illness? I'm just curious. Anyway, shout out to Rule, Don't Nobody See Them Dots Jones. Shout out to James S. Shout out to Charlie Saint. Shout out to Rule, Don't Nobody See Those Dots Jones with the $5 drop. Shout out to James S. with the $5 1 cent drop. Shout out to Charlie Santana with the $5 2 cent drop. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. Shout out to Dog Soldier again with the $5 10 cent drop. Shout out to Charlie Santana again with the $15 drop. And shout out to Dog Soldier again with the $5 50 cent drop. I appreciate you. All of you guys are the best. I appreciate all of y'all when you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you when you pull up. I absolutely appreciate whenever anybody does shares. Shares are absolutely unbelievable. Those are some of the greatest things you could do for any platform, is to share their material in a positive light. That's one of the best things you can ever do for some. I mean, besides giving them money. But when you're sharing people's platforms in a positive light, that's always dope. And yes, I did see the pics with Megan Thee Stallion doing the CK ads, and might I add, it's important to have a good photographer. Like, I think sometimes people get lost and think that just because they're pretty, you could be a model. If you understood, there are actually quite a few females that aren't that pretty, but they're really good, big models, and one of the reasons is because their photographer is absolutely lit. So with that being said, let's do this roll call real quick. What up, Liberty Hazelton? He says first, and he says, whoop, let's go, y'all. I think I'm on Liberty Hazelton's side. Whoop, and let's go. What up, Shayna Richardson? How you doing? Today we did not post the BBN website. We just posted the Apparel Shop and the Cash App. I got to get some more content up on the website, and then I'm gonna get back to reposting that again. What up to Ryan Mack? He says, what's good, BBN Frost? Let's go. Salute the DSTN. What you doing? Shout out to DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. Appreciate you pulling up, my brother. What up, Dog Soldiers? Is peace, love, BBN family. Jack Frost, love is power. Let's get it. Let's get it. What up? And Anthony Iman. We have no idea which one it is. What up, Ryan Mack? Once again, salute to Ryan Mack becoming part of the BBN gang. We don't even know if that's a real Ryan Mack or the fake Ryan Mack, or even if the real Ryan Mack is a fake Ryan Mack because they haters or whatever. We have no idea. But either which way, appreciate you for joining the BBN gang. What up, Ray Dream Chaser? You need to be doing that. They was cloning your account yesterday. You might be the cloned account right now for all we know. Who else we got up in here? What up, Rube? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones. How you doing, my brother? Who else we got up in here? What up, Jody Spencer? She says, Bags. Who else we got up in here? What up, Bree Powell? The Sniper. Who else we got? What up, Casey? He says, how you doing today, Fraud? Shout out to the BBN community. Shout out to you too, my brother. What up, Miss Lady? Hey, how you doing over there, Tanya? Tanya from Harlem. I remember. Says, hey, Fraud, salute, BBN fam. How you doing? What up, Sons to Fathers TV? Says, yeah, so late. He says, yeah. He said it's me. Ryan Mack hit me. He said it's me. Laughing emojis. Let's go. Who else we got over here real quick? What up, James S? Oh, you see you smoking feet. Who else we got up in here real quick? I got a question. Do y'all like roll call or should we get rid of roll call? I'm curious. Do y'all like roll call? Because I mean, like, not for nothing. If you see any other channel doing roll call, they got that from us. Do y'all like roll call? I'm curious. What up, Lamar Clark? What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? Okay. We got Salty Sack up in here. What up? Hey, what up, Wise Allen? Why your name changed? What up, Frost Nation? Said we in here. Brooklyn. Salute to Brooklyn. What up, Queen Shy? How you doing, baby girl? I mean, how you doing, married woman? What's up, Melville? You said get rid of roll call? Okay, so you're a person that I have never seen here before. I think that I'm really only talking to the people that's been in the chat before, just so we could be, no disrespect intended. But I am 100% only talking to the people that show up here every day. I am 100% not talking to the individuals who I've never seen before. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm talking to you in regards to other things, but if I'm asking you if something we should keep on the show, I'm not gonna ask somebody I've never seen before. That's crazy. And thanks for letting us know you're a hater. What up, Mark Hernandez? What up, Webbit? You know, there's always somebody we ain't never seen that be like, I've been here the whole time. We ain't never seen you. You was in the parlor hitting somebody over the head with an iron pipe. If you ever seen Clue, you get that. Of course I'm keeping roll call. We started it and other channels are biting. You think I'm gonna stop doing anything that other channels are biting off of? You know how many people biting off of what we doing? I'm not mad at that either. Thank you for recognizing greatness. Thank you for recognizing greatness. I'm not upset at somebody biting. You a hater because you never spoke. You hear every day, right? But this is the first time you spoke when you had something negative to say. Hater! Yo, hold on. We gotta get to the show. But how you never say nothing until you got, well, he timed him out. He got timed out. How you gonna be like, yo, I'm here every single day. How you gonna be like, yo, I'm here every single day. But the only time you ever comment is when you got something negative to say. That's a hater. What the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm not even mad at you. I don't care. I wouldn't even have timed you out. You ain't say nothing worth time. I don't care. Liberty Hazelton timed him out, said, sit your ass in the corner. We got this hat. It's for dunces. Here. It is absolutely your size. Let's get to the show real quick. Let's see, where should we start? Hit that like button. And we having call-ins tonight. Anybody want to call in? Everybody that does a $10 and up drop gets to call in tonight. You just need to have IG. That's it. Because I'm doing the call-ins on IG. You need to have IG. Okay, so the reason why I'm not doing the calls on the telephone is two reasons. One, I want to see who I'm talking to. I don't want to have any of y'all haters calling in. I don't want no haters calling in. People I do not like, I do not want you calling in. So I want to be able to see your face so I can see who the hell you are. I hold grudges. What the fuck? I hold grudges, man. You know why? Because the people I love, I love. With that being said, what y'all want to discuss first? Let's have a vote real quick. What y'all want to discuss first? Do y'all want to discuss Black Lives Matter? Do y'all want to discuss T.I. and Tiny? Do y'all want to discuss 6ix9ine? Or do y'all want to discuss Nicki Minaj? I don't care what we discuss first. I'm ready. I'm all the way ready. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate that when people be like, "Yo, I'm in here. I've been in here since 2008. I've never seen you comment before." And y'all know I'd remember. Y'all know I be remembering y'all. How many of y'all go disappear for like 8-9 months, and then when you come back, I remember you. Not just you, but your whole personality. Okay, we got 1 for 6ix9ine. We got 2 for Black Lives Matter. Come on, real quick. Right now, Black Lives Matter is winning. Y'all better hurry up. We already 20 minutes in. I hope y'all having a good time so far. This show is not just about me giving y'all information. This show is also, y'all, at the end of the day, let's unwind, let's laugh, let's joke, let's have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Go sit down, you know, drink your liquor, your alcohol, smoke your weed, party, chill, you know, relax. Yes, saloon is open. Nobody ever seen that name. That's a troll. Alright, we going with Black Lives Matter first. That's at least 15 votes, and it was like Black Lives Matter was the leading one. Alright, so this is what I want to say real quick. This is why I keep trying to explain to people. What up, Renee Ricketts? How you doing, baby girl? This is what I be trying to explain to people. And I'm 100% for black people, as everybody should probably know, as you've seen this channel before. Except for that one dude that was like, I've been here since 2018. Hey, we don't know you, homeboy. We don't know you, homeboy. You've been here since 2018. Where? So, I just want to be clear on something real quick. I told y'all this before. Do y'all remember? Does anybody remember when it was probably like around August, October. It's around September, October, and I was telling y'all that this. If that was the real Emmanuel, you better hit me, homie. If that was the real Emmanuel, you better hit me. Don't unhide him. You better hit me if that was the real Emmanuel. With that being said, do y'all remember? Do y'all remember when I told y'all that? Melville, you was accidentally timed out. Sorry about that. Do y'all remember when I told y'all? I said there are Black Lives Matter organizations all throughout the country that were complaining that the main Black Lives Matter group wasn't sharing any of the money with them. But they was getting all of these donations, but the little groups in each individual area was still having to fund and finance themselves. Does anybody remember when I was telling y'all about that? I probably have a whole video on it, not for nothing. I probably got a video on it, not for nothing, somewhere. I can't remember where. I probably got a video on it somewhere. I can't remember where though. Shout out to Dog Soldier. This is how we're gonna do it. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $1.99 drop. He said for Melville's books. This is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do the saloon for every 5 drops. So we're gonna wait until there's 5 drops, and then we're gonna do the saloon so we don't mess up the rhythm. But shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. He said for James, puff puff, I got the dogs with me. So for every 5 drops, we're going to run off the quick 5 drops on the saloon so we don't mess up the momentum of the show. We have to figure out a way to do this if y'all want to keep the saloon. And for everybody that don't know what the saloon is, it's our club. If you want to come to our club, hang out with us, you got to pull up to the saloon. Alright, so I'm gonna bring up the article real quick. I'm gonna bring up one of the articles that's out on it, and we're gonna look at it real quick. It'll take 2 seconds. There's actually 5 days ago, boom. It was one of the individual's fathers is actually the main person that's complaining. Well, I'm not even gonna say complaining, because then that makes it seem like they shouldn't be voicing, you know, the way that they feel, and they should, in my opinion, because Black Lives Matter is not supposed to be there specifically. First of all, I'm not even sure. I want to just make sure I preference I just want to make sure that I'm not that I'm everything that I say I'm being as fair as possible. Okay, so just so you can understand how much money Black Lives Matter is actually raising, throughout their campaigns since they've started, I'm guessing for like this year or some shit. I am first gonna show you this. Black Lives Matter has raised more than $90 million. It says the foundation, widely seen as a steward of the Black Lives Matter movement, says it took in over 90 million that last year, according to Financial Snapshot, shares exclusively with the Associated Press. The Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation is now building infrastructure to catch up to the speed of its funding, and plans to use its endowment to become known more than protests after Black Americans die at the hands of police violence. Do y'all remember when I told y'all that Black Lives Matter is trying to become a new political party? Hold on. Let's stop everything. Do y'all shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $4.99 drop? The hater drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Do y'all remember? Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Hey, wait, hold on for a second, Brandon Washington. Do y'all remember when I told y'all that the Black Lives Matter was trying to become a new political party? Anybody remember when I was telling y'all that, or is that just me? Anybody remember when I was trying to tell y'all that by the time the next president comes up, maybe 8 years from now, maybe between 4 to 8 years from now, Black Lives Matter is going to try to become a political force? Do you remember? Thank you, Jody Spencer. You remember? Now check this out. The Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation is now building infrastructure to catch up to the speed of its funding, and plans to use its endowment to become known for more than protests after Black Americans. What do they mean more than protests after Black Americans die at the hands of police and vigilantes? First of all, I just want to say something real quick. If this is their mission statement, they're getting funding because of the Black Americans that died at the hands of police or vigilantes, but they're making it a global network foundation? Does anybody else see the? So us Americans, Black Death is gonna fund whatever it is that they're trying to do globally. So Black Death in America is gonna fund. I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm not trying to be funny. But are you telling me that now Black Death in America is supposed to fund the global movement? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about there being a real problem in America with black people being singled out, murdered, killed, and everything else. Funding being given to help that problem. And instead of the funding going to solve that problem, the funding is going to be used for other things even outside of America. Please explain to me how that's okay. Can somebody explain to me how that's okay? I'm not trying to shoot at them. I just want to know. How is that okay? I'll say this again, slower. I'm going to say this again, slower. We have a real problem in America. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. What up, Leto? What up, Brandon Washington? I missed anybody else? Webbit. Now, hold on. I'm just asking these questions, by the way. I'm just asking these questions. If somebody has answers, please give them to me. We have a real problem in America where black people are being murdered and other things. And there is an organization that is collecting money to solve these problems. That organization is saying that they plan on using the funds that's being given to them to help fight this issue. That's a real, tangible issue. And instead of fighting the issue till the issue is gone, what they're going to do is they're going to also use those funds and ship them out of the country. I just want to know how this is okay. Also, we have people in America right now. I'm trying to remember this man's name. And let's see. I probably still got it in my phone because this is where I looked it up at. Michael Brown. There we go. Boom. Hold on. Now pay attention to everything that I just told you. They're about to take the funds. They're about to take the funds that was given to them. Why do I always spell Michael wrong? They're going to take the funds that was given to them. Right? We're going to look at a Complex article. Shout out to Complex. Wish we had these articles on our site. Shout out to Complex. Michael Brown's father and Ferguson activist requests $20 million from Black Lives Matter for organizing efforts. Now, if you don't remember and if you don't recall, Michael Brown was the young man, I believe, that was shot in the back in Ferguson by the police officer as he walked down the block. This man be everywhere. Salute to him. While he walked down the block, that's who Michael Brown is. That was the man, that was the young man that he went to the store, and the guy said that he stole something out the store, and the police officer shot him in cold blood. So the International Black Freedom Alliance and Michael Brown Sr., pardon me, the father of the teen that was killed in Ferguson, Missouri in 2014 by police officer Darrell Wilson, are requesting $20 million from Black Lives Matter. The request comes on the heels of Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation revealing it received $90 million in donations in 2020. The Black Lives Matter movement gained national attention following the protests that took place in response to the death of 18-year-old Michael Brown, and received renewed attention in 2020 after the killing of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery. The IBFA, that's the IBFA wrote that they want the money to continue to work, and they and others have been doing since uprising since 2014. Tori Russell, an activist and co-founder of the IBFA, who appeared with Michael Brown Sr., outlined the request and what the funds will be used for in a video that was released on social media. Russell also highlighted that Brown has only received $500 from groups affiliated with Black Lives Matter. Now, this is not nothing new. I was telling y'all about this before. This is not nothing new. I've been telling y'all about this before. What up, Tyson Garcia? I was telling y'all about this before, that there was organizations inside of America. Real quick, I'm not trying to be a dick, but for the people who do what I do, I want to show you something real quick. I want to show you something. I saw this on IG today, right? And this is what I mean by, you got to watch people. Some people are just going to disagree with you to be disagreeable. You understand what I'm saying? Like, some people, it's not whether you right or whether you wrong or whether you know what you're talking about or not. It's just that they don't want you to, they're upset at your confidence. They don't like your confidence. They don't like that you have faith in the things that you say. Nobody is 100% right. Nobody. But I want to show you something real quick. God dang it. I don't know the damn abbreviations for this damn. God dang it. Why didn't I screenshot this stupid shit? I should have screenshotted it. God dang it. Somebody had put up a post and it was a comment speaking about a thing. And I really, really wanted to share it with y'all today. But I can't remember their IG is the problem. No idea original. I think it's supposed to be P's next. I'm just gonna try one more thing. Please bear with me. This is dope. And that's why I be saying that you gotta, like, watch people that want you to unnecessarily question yourself. We should never unnecessarily question ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? Like, If somebody wants you to unnecessarily question yourself, they want you to not have confidence in yourself. Don't get this confused. They don't want you to believe in yourself. They don't want you to have confidence in yourself. It's something about you that scared them. I don't care if they doing better than you. I don't care if they doing worse than you. None of that matter. Okay, so that's it. Hold on, I want to show y'all something. I'm going somewhere with this. And this, I'm not shooting at these people, by the way. I just want to point something out. Don't allow for other people to tell you who you are. I want to point something out real quick. Now, for anybody that's ever been on this particular platform, you know for a fact that I'll talk about something, and then when it comes up again, I'll be like, remember I told y'all this thing? And I'm usually correct about a lot of things. I'm not 100% right about everything, but I'm correct about a lot of things. So somebody put this post up, right? I want to show something. Being overcommitted to your own opinion is a sign that you're stuck and have no desire to grow. Surround yourself with people that challenge your logic, not yes men. If you find yourself telling you are always right, chances are you don't believe that shit. Now, I got a question to say real quick. This is not me flexing, but how often do I tell y'all what the hell is going to happen in the future? How often do I tell y'all what the hell is going to happen in the future? I literally sit here in front of this camera, and maybe every week I prognosticate something extremely accurate 2 to 3 times. If you got somebody around you that is constantly trying to make you question yourself, get away from them. Get away from them. They're threatened by your potential. They are threatened by your potential. People who are hard to manipulate, manipulating people don't like us. With that being said, around August or September, I was telling y'all about how Black Lives Matter doesn't give any money to any of these grassroots groups that basically is helping them raise funds. So these groups aren't saying give us money because we're fighting a battle. These groups are saying we're helping you raise funds. We're helping you raise funds. How, just so we can be clear, how is Michael Brown's, the organization that is circulating in Ferguson, which is basically the beginning of Black Lives Matter, just so we can be clear, how is that organization only received $500 up to date? At least that's what they're saying. How is that organization only received $500 up to date? Now, I was telling y'all about this back in September, October, when I was telling y'all that the Black Lives Matter movement is going to become a new political party. That's why they're destroying the Democrats. The Democratic Party is about to be non-existent. I mean, they're still going to be there, but nobody's going to trust them. They're about to be non-existent. They're still going to be there, but they're about to be non-existent. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. They about to be non-existent. They're destroying. Do you understand that they're destroying? Real quick, let's stop for a second. I want to get to this Tekashi conversation also, and I don't want to spend too much time on this because I don't really care to have all these political conversations so much. But y'all do understand that they're destroying the Black Lives. They're destroying the Democrats right now, right? Do you need me? Anybody need me to? Yeah, it was. I know. I just kicked it. Shout out to that. They're destroy. That's why I said, whenever they come in and say some weirdo shit, kick that account. See this guy right here is conversing with him. If kick Frass Nation. Copy. Anybody that talks to the cloned account after we know that the clown is cloned, kick them also. Thank you, Tyson Garcia. Frost, I remember. It became LGBTQ and LGBTQ and the purpose got lost in the source. First of all, just so we can be clear, before he got elected, I told y'all as soon as he gets around election time or after he gets elected, he's going to stop talking about black people stuff. That's why I was like, I'm not voting for him. And remember all the black people that was shooting me down, telling me I don't like black people or I wasn't for black people? Yeah, just get rid of them. Remember all of the people that was doing that, saying that I'm not for black people? Do y'all remember? When I was busy saying that Biden wasn't going to do anything for black people. And we had black people in here that was talking about they never going to come back to my channel again because I like Trump. When I don't like Trump, I'm just saying we need to hold our representatives responsible. I don't understand why we can't hold them. I don't understand why when they promise something, it's not important for them to do the thing that they promise. I don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Liberty Hazleton with the 199 drop. He says an early B-day shot for DZ. Shout out to DZ. He's not here. That's 5, but hold on. I'll wait for a minute. Stop trying to force my hand. But y'all remember, right? I'm trying to tell you. So, I get it though. Anybody that agrees with me is a yes man. No matter how often I'm right about what I say. No matter how often I'm right, if somebody agrees with me, they're just a yes man. So the only way that you could not be a yes man is to just be wrong. Because if I say something and I'm right, the only way you could not be a yes man is to consistently just say you just disagree with me all the time. We're about to change subjects. As soon as we change subjects, I'm going to do the saloon. But I just want to say this real quick. Listen, and I want to say this real quick, and I want us to be mindful of this. Listen. I don't know if they're destroying the Democrat, the faith. I don't know if they're destroying... Wait, hold on. Brandon Washington, did you see that? Real quick. And I'm not trying to bring this up because I'm not trying to go at nobody. But there was some people, the LGBTQ community person that had got interviewed, I believe, by like Fox or CNN or something. And they said math is racist. Anybody else seen that? I don't know if anybody else seen that. Hold on. Fox News. Hold on. Anybody else seen that? I'm trying to find it real quick. Hold on. Here we go.
Okay, quickly, so I don't. Mr. Kid, are we saying education.
I'm gonna let you do with that what you want to do with that. I'm gonna let you do with that what you want to do with that. I don't know what to tell you at this point. But as far as Black Lives Matter, I don't know what to tell you at this point, man. I'm gonna let you do with it what you want to do with it. But as far as Black Lives Matter is concerned, I just want to be clear on something real quick. You know what kind of person that is? That's the type of person that just that says that you just got to disagree with people to disagree with them. That's what kind of person this is. That's 100% one. So let's do the saloon real quick. Let's do the saloon, all the saloon drops right now, cause this is retarded. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna let y'all sit on that and think about what that woman just said, and we're gonna do these saloon drops. We're gonna do these saloon drops. I don't know what to tell you at this point, man. I don't know what to tell you at this point. I'm just keeping it a stack. People will be saying and doing shit that I absolutely don't understand. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just being honest. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where to go with it. I don't know what to do with it. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $1.99 drop. Liberty Hazelton standing outside the saloon. Trying to move the damn thing over, so I'm not gonna be able to move it over. I'm just gonna have to hit the button. Liberty Hazelton standing outside the saloon, outside like this. There's a pile of donkey bags over there. He's just like this, rubs his hands together. He's waiting. He's like, where's everybody at? There's something wrong with this right now. Hold on. There we go. Fixed. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton once again with the $4.99 hey drop. Liberty Hazelton walks up into the saloon. He goes down, daps up the bartender. He's like, yeah, the whole club starts. Liberty! You know, y'all ever seen Cheers? When Norm comes in and they be like, no! That's what the saloon does every time Liberty walks in. They like, Liberty! Liberty walks in the saloon. He got his whole swag on. Bang! He gives a dap to the bartender, the bouncer. He walks up to the bartender. Bartender says, how you doing, my brother? He says, ha ha ha, I'm chilling. He says, is there donkey bags out there? I was seeing them. I'm about to go heave some of them things across the street. But first, I'm gonna go set up the smoking section. BB West. Liberty Hazelton goes on, takes the chairs down, sits down, start rolling up blunts. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. I do not know if that's a petty drop, but James S walks into the saloon. All you see is smoking feet. James S walks in. He looks that way. He looks that way. He looks that way. Shout out to James S. James S walks over to the bartender. The bartender leans in. All you see is smoke. You can't see James S's face or nothing. None of his upper body. All you can see is his feet. The bartender leans in. James S tells him a joke. The bartender backs out of the smoke. Ha 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 ha. Weed smoke is coming out of his mouth, his nose, his ears. James S turns around, walks over to the smoking section. BB West. Liberty Hazelton has a blunt. He hands it to James S. Goes like this. Here, James S. All you see is a hand reach out of nowhere and grab the blunt coming out of the smoke. James S. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $10 drop. I'm laughing. Shout out to donations for the $10 drop. Dog Soldier walks into the saloon. For everybody that don't know, Dog Soldier has on a wolf's coat. He killed the giant wolf. He walks in with the coat. He daps up the bartender. Daps up the bouncer. He walks over to the bartender. He opens his coat. His coat goes all the way down to the floor. He got puppies fastened inside of his coat. No puppies is harmed while he's carrying these puppies around. Dog Soldier opens up his coat. You see a whole bunch of puppies. He's trying to sell them. Bartender says, not today, my brother. Dog Soldier's like, cool. He said, but bartender says, we got some bags. Do you mind filling them up with donkey so we can throw them at the haters across the street? Salute the Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. All the donkey bags. Why my Kelsey Grammer though? Shout out to Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey Grammer dated above his I'm okay with being Kelsey, but I'm not Kelsey Grammer. I'm Sam. I'm freaking Sam. Moonboy, I already kicked that guy. Anybody that comes in and just starts talking crazy, trying to get us into some kind of weirdo argument about race or anything like that, we just kick them. Nobody got time for that. What the fuck? I'm not going back and forth with you about nothing. Just gonna kick you. Shout out to you though. Who else we got? Brandon Washington pulls up. Brandon Washington. Oh, I didn't show Dog Soldier's drop. My apologies. With the $11 drop. Brandon Washington pulls up with the $10 drop. He says, just a shout out. Appreciate you, my brother. Brandon Washington walks up into the saloon. He has a whole bow tie on. He's looking fancy. He's walking in the saloon. He's coming in the saloon. He has like a nice top hat on. But he has a cane, but it's not for, it's not because he needs it. He's walking like this. Dog Soldier. Dog Soldier walking up into, I just kicked somebody. Dog Soldier walking up into the saloon. Got the whole swag on. He walks over here like this. So I can't see myself right there. He walks over here. He leans to the side like this. So y'all can see my fucking legs and feet. Hold on. So Dog Soldier walks in. He's walking into the saloon. He's chilling. He's like, yeah, baby. Dog Soldier. Brandon Washington walking into the saloon. He got his whole cane. He's like this. He's like this. And he leans on the cane like, yeah, baby. He's looking this way. And then he's looking, his cane's in his hand. He's looking this way. He's leaning on the cane. He's like, yeah. He's tipping his hat to people. Brandon Washington, how you doing? Walks up to the bartender. Yeah, I kick him as soon as possible. Remember, I get to know you guys' personality. So when somebody comes in here and says some shit that don't align with your personality, I just kick them. I like, hold on. I want to stop. I'm doing shenanigans right now. But I want to stop everything. I want to explain something to y'all. I read almost all y'all comments. Because I want to know you guys. Like, y'all get to know me. Like, I don't really get to know you guys. The only way I could get to know you guys is by me paying attention to what you comment closely. Paying attention to how you feel about things. That's the only way. So when people come in here and they acting out of character, I usually see it immediately. You guys is important to me. Like, for real, for real. You rap bastards that ain't never donated a day in your life, you important to me. You motherfuckers that pull up, donate, you important to me. You people that sit in the back and y'all probably just can't comment because you at work, or you just don't like commenting, you just prefer to watch the channel. You important. For real. So I pay attention to when y'all guys comment. I pay attention to how you talk. I pay attention. I try to remember the best I can every last one of you. That shit ain't easy, but it's worth it. That's a fact. So yeah, when dude came in here and was pretending to be a manual, I already knew that wasn't a manual. Boom, kicked him. So please, when I say somebody is acting out of character, could y'all just... I talk to you guys every day. I shouldn't... If I don't know that you acting out of character... I should know this. I interact with you guys every day. That's why the trolls, I could tell they the trolls. Because they come in and they're the same personality that they've always been, just with a different name. That's it. And sometimes I be talking to them and they under a fake account, and I know it. But they didn't say nothing yet. So I just leave them. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys for pulling up, and I appreciate you guys for chatting with me. I appreciate you. Like, I can't even explain how much. We're gonna do this last one right here. We're gonna do both of the next ones. Why not? I don't know what to call you. I forgot what your name is in the chat. I think you got blocked or some shit at one point or another. But you be dropping them shits. White Knight. That's who it is. White Knight says, funny nobody arrested for the 1-6 was a part of the LGBTQ community. I don't get that joke, but I'm going to assume it's funny. And stop making fun of them. Make fun of that one lady that said, anybody that you hear math say math is racist, I'm making fun of them. I don't care if they part of the LGBTQ community. I don't care if they straight. I might start calling myself super straight. How about that? We're not doing that. Shout out to Frank Hughes. Frank Hughes walks up into the saloon. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? And last drop right now. Also, anybody that just gave a drop of $10 and more, if you want to call in, all you got to do is hit me on IG. Shout out to Brandon Washington with the $60 drop. Popping bottles. Could we get some bottles popped in the freaking Could we get some bottles popped, if y'all don't mind? Could we get some bottles, get some champagne, get all of the cups of alcohol, all of that stuff? Could we get that in the chat, please? Shout out to Brandon Washington with the $60 drop. He said, Global Executive Media was my first company I made. Send me some so I could post some stuff for you. I want to post some stuff for you. You just donated to over here. I should be posting some stuff for you. I'm going to start making a sizzle reel for everybody that does donate to the chat and have their own jump off for every show. So if you are a company or something like that that donate here regularly, if just you got to give me some stuff, I want to make a sizzle reel for the beginning of every Tonight show. Brandon Washington already in the saloon. Brandon Washington. I love Everett Gilchrist and Queen Shah. They don't let no day go past. Brandon Washington is already in the saloon. He's walking around. He's like, I want to buy that. I want to buy that. I want to buy that. He said, y'all guys, you're not partying enough. He got his cane. I wish I had a cane. He had his cane in his hand. He's moving the cane in the hand. He said, nah, guys, it's not partying enough. We need the parties. We need for you to be partying over there. We need for you to be partying over there. We need for you to be partying over there. Brandon Washington says, drinks on me. Everybody, I'm buying everybody in the house a drink. We popping bottles. Brandon Washington buys the whole house, everybody in the saloon a drink. And then he goes upstairs with the ladies. Shout out to Brandon Washington. Shout out to Brandon Washington. All right, let's get back to the show. Oh, wait. Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. Everett Gilchrist post. This is the last one. I'll do the next drops on the next batch. Also, all of you guys can call in if y'all want. Just hit me on IG. This IG. Hit me on this IG. Everett Gilchrist walks into the saloon. He's the only guy in 1860s. He's the only guy in 1860 with a hoodie. He walks in the saloon. Everett Gilchrist walks in the saloon and shit. Just mad cool, mad chill. He just like, you know what I'm saying? Mad laid back. Everett Gilchrist walks in the saloon. Only guy in 1860s with a hoodie. Walks up to the bartender. He's like, yo, you see my wife today? Bartender like, nah, I didn't see your wife today. He like, all right, I'm gonna be over there, right? You got any donkey bags, by the way? He said, we got the dogs filling the donkey bags up right now. We got some donkey bags on the outside, but those are for emergencies. We having the dogs fill up the donkey bags right now, and we're gonna be able to throw some at the haters in about 20 minutes. Said, appreciate you. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. About to throw some donkey bags. Shout out to Emmanuel with the $2.69 drop. He says, pulls up to the saloon, parks outside. Shout out to Emmanuel. He's always outside. Anybody want to give Emmanuel the rest of the money so he can come inside? All right, can we get to this Tekashi thing? Can we discuss the Tekashi Little 9X situation? Can we discuss this also without the people who hate Tekashi getting mad at me? Can we discuss this Tekashi Little Nas X situation? And in addition to discussing this situation, can we also not have the people who hate Tekashi 6ix9ine get mad at me? We know it. I know a lot of y'all just hate Tekashi 6ix9ine. And I know y'all mad at me because whenever we discuss him, I'm rational and fair. So believe me, I get it. I want to make sure I didn't miss nobody. I think I can miss somebody. And shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the 199 drop. He said, oh, shit, early birthday shot for DZ. Shout out to DZ. When's DZ's birthday? Is it today? It's not today, is it? Little Nas X, I like you and I want you. Alright, so as always, and I know why people mad at me, because whenever I talk about Tekashi, I do it fair. I do it fair. Like, whenever I talk about anybody, I'm talking about them with as much, as fairly as I can. So I understand how some people be upset with me because they want me to be more biased. But I'm just not that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just in all due fairness. Like, I'm not a biased individual. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna call shit down the middle. I'm gonna call everything what it is. And I can't help it. It's just me. That's just the way it goes. So I want to explain something real quick, right? Hold on. Let's pull it into this thing right here. Hold on. First, let's go get the clip. I want to show y'all something. First of all, shout out to Little Nas X. I am 100%. Tekashi felt like starting trouble with Little Nas X, so Little Nas X came for him. It is what it is. Tekashi decided to make Little Nas X the part of a joke. Little Nas X said, alright, you want to make jokes? Not a problem.
Before this shit even starts, we're gonna...
Not a problem. For everybody that don't know, we're going to have a whole different conversation first. Alright, so let's have this conversation first. For everybody that don't know, China... For everybody that don't know, China don't want us coming over there. China does not want outsiders coming to China. Now, with that being said, China never wants outsiders coming to China. This is not new. But China has a new way to get people to not want to go to China. They're called anal swabs. So now China is checking for COVID. And if you from outside of China, you got to get an anal swab. Now, real quick, I never planned on going to China. I never plan on going to China. Never. Not once. Don't even care. I don't plan on going to China. I just want to be clear on this. I don't plan on going to China. Ever. Maybe if I'm like, I get booked for some kind of movie and we got to go film over there and I got to go and I ain't got no choice and they're not going to do an anal swab, I'll pull up. But I never plan on going to China. You want to know why I don't plan on going to China? I saw video footage of Chinese people seeing black people and was just like, wow! Like never seeing black people before in real life. That tells me black people don't be over there. I live in America. I went to middle America before where very few black people live. And I see how black people get treated when there's a little bit of us. I could imagine how we get treated in a country where there's barely any of us. That means we have no representation. That means that if you're black and you go to China, they could do with you what they want to do with you. Remember, China don't even allow the internet. So when I hear China is saying that they swabbing people buttholes in order to giving you anal swabs in order to get you in the country, I'm like, they just don't want nobody going to China. Stay out of China. Leave those people alone. They over there minding their business. Why are you going over there? I'm laughing at shit. But imagine, look. I'm just saying, I'm laughing and shit, right? But just imagine if somebody was like, the only way you could come in my crib is if we give you an anal swab. How would you feel about that? Isn't the first thing you would think? They just don't want me to come to their house. Like, I'm going to give you an example. If you go into China, right? Hold on. No, China. If you go into somebody's house and you be like, yo, who all over there? And they be like, everybody. They don't want you to show up. They just don't know who you don't want to see. They don't want you to show up. Yo, who all over there? Nah, everybody over here. It's nice, son. Nah, I mean, I don't even know. I think we running out of food. They don't want you to show up. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Google. No, we want Google in here. So they could see the trolls and see that people come, because Google could tell that there's one person that keeps switching their accounts and coming back. So we want Google in here. Shout out to Google. I'm sorry that I'm sorry that some of your comments are being erased. Not just moderators. They're doing it to a lot of people. Not just moderators. Just so y'all know. So we cool with Google being in here. Salute to Google. Be in here so y'all can see all of the rat bastards and the stuff that they're doing. So y'all can respond and act accordingly. Appreciate that. With that being said. Now do you see why I don't like cursing? Now do you see why I don't like people talking crazy to people? I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm being monitored way more closely than almost any other channel. I keep telling y'all that. They doing it to Star Channel also? With that being said, what up, Juro? With that being said, Act put up a post talking about how China want to anally swab people. That's just, we living in a whole movie out here, y'all. I don't even know what kind of movie we living in. I don't know if it's a disaster flick. I don't know what kind of movie it is. I don't know if it's a disaster flick. I don't know if it's a superhero movie. I don't know if it's a Mission Impossible movie. I don't know what kind of movie we living in. But I don't know what kind of, don't say that. Don't say that, Jay. I know you're joking, but don't say that. I don't know what kind of movie we in, but we living in a movie. I don't know what kind of movie it is. We living in a movie. Dude, there's a whole country saying that if you come to our country and you're not from here, we're going to anally swab you. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. And I bet you the swab is like this long. They're going to anally swab you with some shit. That long. They're going to be like, we got to put that much of it into you. Like, nah, we not. I'm getting right back on the plane. I'm not getting on the plane to go there, to be honest with you. Even without the anal swabs. But look, they probably anally swabbing you with some shit like this. And they like, we gotta put it that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's starting from this side. They like, we gotta put, you see this right here? This is the only part that's gonna be outside of your butt. The rest of this, all of this in here, gotta go up your anus or something. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying stuff at this point. But if there's never been another sign of, what up, DZ? Salute to DZ. Salute to the birthday boy. It's his birthday tomorrow. If there's never been a bigger sign of we don't want y'all here. We don't want you here. Don't come over here. Stay over there with all of whatever the hell you got going on. I'm getting too old for this shit. With whatever you got going on, stay over there with it. We don't want any of your stuff over here. A man who said they gotta touch your stomach. What the fuck? So academics posted it, and I think Tekashi said 6ix9ine said something about Nas X pulled up into the chat or something. Nas X going to China or something. But what he said was funny. But you see, Nas X, he doesn't care about nothing. He has no boundaries. Nas X has no boundaries. I just want y'all to understand this. Copy Lex, give me 1 minute. Nas X has no boundaries. So when you make fun of him, he don't care. To him, that's an opportunity to have fun. That's an opportunity, you know, you make a joke about him, he gonna join in on the joke. That's what he's gonna do. You make a joke about Little Nas X, he's gonna join in on the joke. I want to know what they got to do with the swab. Like, is it a smell test? Like, there's the one guy in the whole country that knows how COVID smell. He's like, this one is good. I'm not going there with that. I'm gonna assume that even if you're gay, you probably don't want people swabbing you in the ass. That's all I gotta say. I don't care what it is that you, because I'm pretty sure women don't want nobody doing that neither. Shout out to Lex Luger with the $10 drop. This is BBN Frost, back like never before. Lex Luger pulls up into the saloon. He walks inside. He has a whole horse on his back, giving it the torture rack. So he's walking inside the door. He's torture racking the horse. He's like, ah, ah. They like, yo, man, can you take that shit outside? Bartender, they like, yo, man, why you keep bringing the horse inside? He's like, they keep stealing my horses. They're like, they're not stealing your horses, homeboy. Your horses is running away. You busy torture racking them, rat bastards. Take that shit outside, man. We ain't got nothing to do with that. He turns around. Lex Luger turns around, walks his horse back outside, drops his horse back off at the stable, comes back inside, and he says walks up to the bartender just to say, I'm watching you. Watch me, you rat bastard. Stop bringing the horse in here. We don't got time for that. You're ripping down beams. He's shitting all over the place. You're not even putting them in bags for us. Shout out to Lex Luger with the $10 drop. Who's next? I was just trying to read the comments, make sure I ain't missed nothing good. All right, so let me show y'all what. So I'm gonna tell you the funny part, right? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you the funny part. So Little Nas X responds back to Tekashi 6ix9ine with this. Let me show you what Little Nas X put up first. He's a funny guy. Shout out to him. Okay, obviously I can't play the song, so I'm gonna turn the volume down and put the volume on mute. Obviously I can't play the song. So this is what Little Nas X posted in regards to Tekashi 6ix9ine post. Tekashi says Little Nas entered the chat. So this is Little Nas X posted. There's a song playing also. China makes COVID-19 anal swabs mandatory. What the fuck? I'm not even 100% sure what he's doing right now. I don't get it. Cause somebody explain to me what's going on, because I don't. Why does he have the ski mask on? I'm not 100% sure why he has on the ski mask. Is he coming for? And then allegedly there's a yo. He says yo, and then this is the point that I don't think y'all get. That Lil Nas, this is funny too. I'm not 100% sure what he's doing with the damn ski mask, but this is funny too. He wrote yo, right? But that's on August 8th that Tekashi tried to say something to him. He's basically, I guess he's saying he never responded. Then on February 16, 2 days after 2 days after Valentine's Day, he hits him back to say, gonna be in your city soon. What you doing? What the hell? Lil Nas X is retarded. Hold on, we gonna play this again though. What is he doing? Can somebody explain to me what's going on? I have no idea what's going on. Hold on, I want to pull this out so I can see y'all comments real quick. I have no idea what's going on. Can somebody tell me what's going on? I don't know what all of this is about. I don't know what all of this is about, so I need somebody to tell me what all this is about. Hold on 1 second, because we got a guy outside and he's cold. Shout out to DZ with the $3 drop. He says, let Emmanuel in the saloon. He been outside too long. He been outside long enough. DZ with the $3 drop. Emmanuel comes into the saloon. He looks around. He's like, I like the renovations. He goes over to the smoking section. Everybody at the smoking section greets Emmanuel, dabs him up. They hand Emmanuel a blunt, and they hand it to him like this. Hey. Well, let me turn that around. You're one of us. Smoke up. Emmanuel takes the blunt. He gets a real strong pull on the blunt. Then he starts blowing rings in the air. And then after he blows 3 rings in the air, he then blows arrows and shoots them through through the rings. Boom 1, boom 2, boom 3. He says, I appreciate you guys. Where's the bathroom? Shout out to Emmanuel. Shout out to DZ for pulling Emmanuel up into the saloon today. Shout out to Lex Luger. This is BBN South. Lex Luger's now asking, could he come over there to the smoking section? Lex Luger's like, yo guys, can I come over to the smoking section? My horse is outside. But yo, check this out real quick. Check this out real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all this. Check this shit out real quick. So I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, let's look at what Tekashi 6ix9ine had to say in regards to this.
Before this shit even start, we're gonna nip this shit in the... This is my gram right here. 6ix9ine, this is my account. Let's go, hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Look. Stop playing with me, son.
Check this out. I want to show y'all something.
Before this shit even start, we're gonna nip this shit in the... This is my gram right here. 6ix9ine, this is my account. Let's go, hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Look. Stop playing with me, son.
I want to say something real quick. You see there's no message there? There's no message there. But it says accept message request from Lil Nas X. Am I wrong to assume? Hold on. Am I wrong to assume Lil Nas X sent him a message and then erased it when he didn't respond? Also, I want you to notice that it said on the top, you don't follow each other on the gram. But look, there's no message there, but it says accept message request from Lil Nas X. Am I wrong to assume that Lil Nas X tried to contact him and he didn't, he just dubbed him? And so Lil Nas X erased whatever the question was. Let's play this one more time.
Before this shit even start, we're gonna nip this shit in the... This my gram right here. 6ix9ine, this my account. Let's go, hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Look. Stop playing with me, son.
And you know that's good. I posted the damn thing, and you know there was some idiot that came in there that was like, "Nah, man, 6ix9ine really did that." And I'm looking like, yeah, but he just showed you that it's not possible that he could have did that. And then so that's what I mean by, if you just y'all gotta stop this random, I get it. You don't like a person, right? I get it. But if you don't like a person means that you're gonna lie on them and try to lie on them, then that talks about your character. You can't tell me that you got good character and you're gonna lie on somebody, period. I don't care. You can't tell me you lied on them because you don't like them. You can't tell me that, because I understand what character means. Why you think I do not befriend people that try to troll me on the internet? Because I already know you got bad character. Once you come out and you start saying some shit about me that's not true, I know that you don't have good character. I don't want to work with you in the future. I don't want nothing to do with you. There's no point where I'm going to be like, oh man, we could be cool now. No, there's no point. There's no way that's going to happen. You've been lying on me. That means you're a person of bad character. If you say you lied on me because you was mad at me, that still means you have bad character. So for the people that's just mad at 6ix9ine, so y'all just lie on them, it's like, if y'all stop lying on them, you will be able to... There are real reasons. The individuals that are mad at 6ix9ine, there are a lot of real reasons that y'all could talk about being upset and angry at him. Real reasons. The more y'all lie and do all of this other weirdo shit, the more you take people away from the real reasons that y'all could have to be upset at the dude. There's real reasons. There's real reasons to be upset at anyone, just so we could be clear. I'm not trying to say, hey, 6ix9ine, screw him. No, I'm saying every single human being, there's real reasons to be upset with them. You understand what I'm saying? You could find a reason to be upset with any person if you just want to be mad at them. Period. But as long as people keep making up and stretching truths and doing all of this other weirdo stuff to try to make everybody be mad at this man, one, you getting away from the real reasons why there are reasons to be upset at him. And two, you're giving him and anybody that wants to make him look good ammunition. Because now people are going to do a whataboutism every time you try to bring up a real reason. People are just going to use whataboutisms. They're going to say, yeah, but remember that other time they said the same thing and that shit was a lie? How about that? I hate when I put my brush down. There we go. There are real reasons to be upset with that man. But since people are so busy spreading lies, rumors, and jumping on every little tiny thing, he's going to always win. I don't know no other way to say that shit. 6ix9ine is not going to stop winning because the people that are mad at him are using lies in order to try to win. So he literally has the Most High on his side every single time he goes up to war with one of you guys. Because y'all lying. All you gotta do is, once y'all stop lying, once y'all stop lying on that man, his life is gonna get harder. But y'all not gonna stop lying on him, so it don't matter. But once people stop lying on 6ix9ine, his life is gonna get harder. He's gonna stay winning as long as people keep lying. Wait, you don't know what a whataboutism is, Brandon Washington? We talk about whataboutisms all the time. Anybody that don't know what a whataboutism is, I'm throwing it up on the screen real quick. Whataboutism is the technique or practice of responding to an accusation or difficult question by making a counter accusation or raising a different issue. Whenever you see somebody do this, they are not communicating with you fairly. Either they know that they're not communicating with you fairly and they're trying to be slick, or they just might not know. You know, sometimes people don't know. So I want to also leave that option open. But even though that's not one of the options, I think the case is going to be 9 times out of 10, the person is going to know. 9 times out of 10, the person is going to know they're being a douchebag. Just so, in my opinion. I could be wrong, though. What the hell do I know? Anyway, he's not going to stop winning. He's always going to keep winning because people are trying to beat him by lying and cheating. So all he got to do is stay in his square. He's never going to stop. He's going to keep winning. And people that dislike him are going to stay being mad. But in reality, they're helping him win. I don't know no better way to explain this. Yeah, I think it's funny as shit too. I think it's funny as shit too. He might be dropping a project, but at the end of the day, I don't even think that guy really does music like that. Like, to be honest with you, when was the last time a Lil Nas X project came out? Like, to be honest with you, I think Lil Nas X's job is slightly different than what people think it is. He just happens to also do music. But that's not my business, and that's also not what this show is about, so I'm going to stay away from that. Hey, I do want to I have one more thing to talk about concerning Tekashi 6ix9ine. Let me get this last clip for you guys. Hope you enjoys it. Hold on. Got another clips for you guys. Let's close some of these out. I got another clips I want to show you guys. It's academics. It's Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Shotty on some different shit.
Alright, so check this out. Listen very closely to what these guys are saying, by the way. I'll make it a little bit bigger so y'all guys can see.
Nigga, Shotty on some different shit.
But I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Would you go around killing his friends?
No.
Why?
Nigga, Shotty's a demon. Like,
You know he's a demon, right?
yeah.
Why do you think they killing all of Dirk's friends? Because they don't fucking take him serious. That nigga's a fucking clown. They know he pussy and he not gonna slide, nigga.
But wait
If you was that tough, niggas would be scared to play with you, nigga.
Yeah, but
You see how you just answered that? You don't play with a killer. Niggas is killing your cousin. Niggas is killing your best friend. Niggas killing your manager. Niggas killing your fucking homies because you a bitch. Nigga, nobody's scared of you. Niggas not gonna play
You're talking about Shotty, who all we know.
Okay, so first thing I want to say is Treyway, best security in the business. I don't know. I don't care what nobody say. Hold on. I don't care what 0 people say. Treyway, best security in the business. Can we just be clear on that? Did you just hear what Tekashi just explained? I don't think everybody's gonna get what Tekashi just explained. Tekashi just explained that the reason why he was safe is because it don't matter how much people was talking. Wasn't nobody gonna do nothing to him for real, because they would have pulled back up. Could we get a shout out to Treyway? Salute to Treyway. Salute to all the brothers that got locked up. Free the Billies. Free the Billies. But can we acknowledge that? Can we acknowledge that? I don't think he was throwing shots. I think he was actually making a very valid point. And I think the reason why he used Shotty specifically was in order to back up his point. You can say whatever you want about Shotty, but he was not playing. Shotty jumped out the whip in Brooklyn. He thought they was in danger. He jumped out the whip with the hammer, started going at the niggas down the block. Just so we could be clear. Wasn't playing. It wasn't a game. You feel me? Just keep that in mind. That's why I keep trying to tell people, Treyway, best security in the business. They tried to run down on 6ix9ine inside of the freaking the Barclays. Treyway. Now we not saying it ain't happening. And we outnumbered by 1 million people. This ain't happening. So I just want to just so we can acknowledge that. I just like to have that acknowledged, just so we can be clear. Treyway, best security in the business. Best security in the business. Free the guys, free the Billies. That's a fact. Do y'all understand that if those dudes didn't get locked up, they'd be running hip hop right now? Do you understand real quick? If they could have got together, worked together, stood together, they'd be running hip hop right now. Or everybody at the top of Treyway would be millionaires on top of millionaires. 6ix9ine will probably be worth 50, 60 million right now by itself. 70, probably 100 million by itself right now. Melville, the point wasn't that they have to try to get back at people. The point was nobody wasn't really even trying to do nothing to Treyway and 6ix9ine like that. They didn't want those problems. That's the point 6ix9ine is trying to make. People didn't want those problems with Shotty. That's the point he's trying to make, just so we can be clear. And I've heard some stories just about Treyway dudes in general, alright? Them Brooklyn niggas. Them Brooklyn niggas? They didn't want no problems with them. That's his point. His point isn't to get back. His point is, Shotty and him, if they were still together, this wouldn't even never been a situation. You get it? This wouldn't even have been a situation. Do you understand the only dudes that was really beefing with Treyway was Treyway? I mean, yeah, the gorilla, Casanova and his people had an issue also, but those guys is also on that level, just so we could be clear. So we could be clear. They're also on that level. I'm not, because this isn't a. I want to call their name out of respect, but I also don't want to call their name because they're involved in something right now. But that was his point was. Why they running up on Dirk like this? Why does Dirk have these issues? Why does Dirk have these issues? I think 6ix9ine is actually saying something else also, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm not financially stable enough to be talking to be getting problems with certain people. When my money get more, I'll pick fights with bigger entities with facts, not just to be arguing with people, with facts, relevant facts, not irrelevant things just so I could be in a conversation with them. We're not doing that. With relevant facts. But yeah. Do you understand that? Like, are you really paying attention to what he's saying? We would have never had those problems that Dirk got. He's basically saying Dirk is not real. Dirk's a little dude to him. Dirk don't have no pull. Dirk don't got no say. Dirk is not like that. That's what he's saying. If Dirk was like that, why they killing his people? That's what I believe he's saying, but what do I know? I'm only Jack Frost. I could be wrong. You said Dirk lives rent-free in Daniel's head? I think he's trying to get him to talk to him. I mean, I don't know. I honestly think that Tekashi is trying to get Dirk to say something to him. I think he's trying to get into an argument with him. For whatever the reason is, probably a great reason. I'm 100% for the I don't want to argue over bullshit for no reason. So it's probably a great reason. But he's trying to get dude to talk to him, and dude does not want to talk to him for whatever the reason might be. I think it might, just so we could be clear, he might just be upset. Because, could we just be clear on something? Dirk was scared to go head to head with him with album sales. Tell me where I'm wrong. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Dirk was scared to go head to head with him with album sales. He was supposed to drop an album in like August or September after 6ix9ine dropped his album. He decided to only drop a single. Why? Just saying. I could be wrong though. What the heck do I know? Anyway, I wanted to share that with y'all. What else we got on the itinerary? Show's almost 2 hours, so you know we got to get up out of here. T.I., Tiny, Nicki Minaj. All right, let's talk about this T.I. thing real quick. T.I. says that lawyer is lying. T.I. is saying that lawyer that said that they contacted them is Alright, so yeah, I had turned the volume down. I just took a call real quick. Alright, so check this out. T.I. is saying that lawyer, that they contacted the lawyer, but they did not contact the lawyer for a settlement. They said he contacted the lawyer, but they didn't contact the lawyer for a settlement. Hold on 1 second. So T.I. is saying that the lawyer is lying. T.I. said that they contacted the lawyer to ask who were, and this is why I'm not saying I believe T.I., but I'm gonna explain to you why T.I.'s explanation about what happened, it works in the real world, but in the world of law, it doesn't work. T.I. is saying that they contacted them to ask them about who were the complainants, right? No lawyer in his right mind is gonna tell them who the complainants are. Why? So you can harass them? Why? So you could try to get them to change their story? We're in the investigation process about what went on. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make sense for a lawyer to be trying to sue you about a thing that you did that was allegedly did that was heinous. You call the lawyer up and say, wait, who's these people that's complaining? And the lawyer say, hey, well, it was X, Y, and Z. That's not a thing that's done. If they didn't make the people's names public through the news, why in the hell would they just tell T.I. and his lawyer? Liberty Hazleton said, especially on a sex crime or crimes against persons. Yes, that don't even make sense. That is not how lawyering works. They're going to hold those names close to the vest. Those individuals are going to have to come out themselves before they just release the information on them. Because that don't make sense. Yes, but they're not going to court yet, DSTN. It's in the investigation process. They don't have the protection of the courts right now. They're in the investigation process. When they get discovery, they're going to get the names. But and that's if the lawyer, pardon me, when the discovery comes, they're going to get the names. Nobody's even there's not even an indictment. There's not even an indictment. There's an investor. The lawyer asked Georgia and California to investigate these claims. There's no indictment. That's not how law works. Why do you think I be like upset when I be seeing people go follow channels that talk law, but they don't really know law? They could read paper and tell you what a paper is saying, but they can't explain to you how law works. Yes, I remember when they said T.I. put his foot in her, actually in her vagina, not in her butt, but yes, that happened. So I don't know. I'm not saying he's lying. Maybe that's what he thought his lawyer was doing. He studied bird law. Yo, shout out to Always Sunny in Philadelphia, one of the funniest shows ever to come on anything. Shout out to Always Sunny. Bird law. Shout out to Always Sunny. I got that reference. There's like that don't make sense. Like that really don't make sense. That don't make sense. So T.I. could say whatever he wants to say. At this point, I'm going to probably believe the New York lawyer. They called to try to get a settlement. It's just that T.I. and them know how bad that made them look. That made them look bad. Because not for nothing, your lawyer calling to try to get a settlement is literally what they are supposed to do if you don't want to fight the case for whatever the reason is that you don't want to fight the case. That is what your lawyer is supposed to do. The problem in this particular case is the people didn't accept the freaking payout. That's the problem. Them not accepting the payout now makes it even look more like, yes, this is a thing that happened. Yes, the victims can ultimately choose to get their identity sealed to the public. That's a fact. It's looking bad for T.I. I don't know no other way to explain that to you. It's looking really bad for T.I. right now, in my opinion. I could be wrong though, but it might. Yo, another thing. You know how many times I say something during the show and I say I could be wrong though? You know how many times I say that? I say that a lot, don't I? I'll say a thing and it'll be like, I could be wrong though. So watch out for those people that try to say I always say I'm right. Watch out for those people. They're trying to manipulate you. Trying to do the scratch and sniff COVID test. That's what I think is happening. Watch out for those people that say I always try to say I'm right. I say that a lot. I could be wrong though. I say that a lot. That is not. Oh, King G. What up, King G? See, the problem is this, right? There's lifestyles that people live that you wouldn't even be able to imagine. But they've been living these lifestyles for a really long time, and the people that orbit them see these lifestyles as nothing to be outraged over. What happens is this. A person lies a little bit, then they lie a little bit more. Well, I should be moving the hand the other way. A person lies a little bit, and then they lie a little bit more, and then they lie a little bit more. Then they lie a little bit more. So a person does something that's over the line, then they do a little bit more that's over the line, then they do a little bit more that's over the line, then they do a little bit more that's over the line. You understand what I'm saying? Until they so far past the line, they can't even remember how they got here. That happens. Is this Salty Sacks Creations a troll? As soon as I said the word troll, my fucking my jump off messed up. I lie to you not. Later, Liberty Hazelton. Yeah, we got to get up out of here. It's late. You're going to sell your used swabs in the black market? Is it going to be like clean urine? You got clean swabs over here. I don't know what's going on with T.I. I don't have the slightest idea, but he might have just got himself involved in something that he should have stayed away from. I don't know. Don't have the slightest idea. But this is why I try to mind my business and stay out of shit that don't got nothing to do with me. What the hell? That's why I try to stay to myself and stay out of shit that don't have nothing to do with me. People be thinking that I don't want to be. It's not that I don't want to be friends. I know a lot of y'all celebrities. I know a lot about y'all dirty laundry. I know a lot of dirty laundry. I just don't talk about it because I don't want to get involved. But I know a lot of people's dirty laundry. That's all I got to say. I know a lot of people's dirty laundry. I don't even think this is an uphill battle at this point. At this point, I think T.I. and Tiny should remove themselves from social places. Do y'all remember? I'm gonna explain something real quick to you. Do y'all remember there was a situation? Do y'all remember there was a situation that had happened down in Atlanta with a restaurant? But there was a guy that he went to the restaurant. There was a problem with the restaurant. He felt like the restaurant was doing some racist shit to him. And then T.I. tried to get involved in it and simmer the situation down. T.I. invited the dude over to his house. And the whole time the dude was like, something didn't feel right. T.I. was like, he came, and T.I. called his house like a dungeon, didn't he? A dungeon? I think a castle maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so later, James S. See you in the morning. So T.I. pulls up into just so we can be clear, dude goes to T.I.'s house and said that he ain't feel right, that there was something wrong. Him and his wife left. Just something to remember. You understand what I'm saying? Just something to remember. Don't forget that happened. Just something to remember. Anyway, let's get out of here. T.I. didn't boycott the restaurant. That was the problem. T.I. went and told the dude that the restaurant, he was talking like they was going to boycott the restaurant. And then the whole thing turned all the way around to, you know, T.I. knew the person in that owned the restaurant, actually. They didn't boycott that restaurant. Not to my knowledge. Maybe I'm wrong, though. What the hell do I know? But as far as I can tell, they did not boycott that restaurant. Let's call out the drops from earlier today. Nobody wanted to call in. Y'all could have called in tonight. Everybody that does a drop of $10 and more, you can call in. Shout out to Juro with the $2 drop. He says Juro public service announcement dropping 3/10, March 10th. Pull up to Juro. Go to your all DSPs and put in Juro public service announcement and go check out that song. With that being said, shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $1.99 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton again with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton again with the $1.99 drop. Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $11 drop. Shout out to Brandon Washington with the $10 drop. Shout out to White Knight with the $5 drop. Shout out to Brandon Washington with the $60 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. Shout out to Emmanuel with the $2.69 drop. Shout out to Lex Luger with the $10 drop. Shout out to DZ with the $3 drop. And shout out to Lex Luger with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate when you like, comment, subscribe. I 100% appreciate it when you pull up. You guys are absolutely the best. Y'all make my day. Y'all make my night. I love you guys. Real quick, I do want to say this. I'm looking for a button. real quick, I want to say this. When I put out those short videos, those videos that's only like 10-15 minutes, could we please pull up to those videos? We got to get the numbers up on those videos. The numbers got to go up on those videos. Those videos are very, very important to this channel. We got to start getting those videos up to the 10,000 rank. So I need for y'all guys to help me out. We got to get those videos back up to 10,000. I need shares all over the place. I need for y'all brothers to not just share the video, but watch the video, leave some comments, let YouTube know the video is popping. So please, I should have 88 comments on every video we drop, 77 comments on every video we drop. There's 76 people in here right now. Please, everybody, when y'all go see those videos, please comment in those videos. Give those videos a like. Let YouTube know that those videos exist. So we could, you know, start driving this particular channel back to the top and away from the middle and the bottom. With that being said, if you got anybody still awake in your household tonight, give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do is drink water. Not all water is the same. This is the specific water that I'm drinking right now. As you can see, it says is naturally alkaline. Alkaline is important. It's an 8.88 pH. That's the level of alkaline in there. Yo, look, I love y'all. I want everyone to prosper and I want everyone to win. So we need to start focusing more on our ability to win instead of, well, me, myself, I talk for myself. I need to start focusing more on my attributes rather than my deficiencies. So if you support somebody, you don't go around trying to tell them about how they're wrong. You don't go around trying to tell them about what they lack. If you support somebody, you go around and you try to tell them what they're good at. You go around and tell them about where their win is at. You go around and you be supportive of them. If you have anybody in your circle and they're busy always telling you about the things that you lack, they do not support you. They don't care about your win. They're not trying to help you win, and you losing might be more important to them than you winning. So please, let's start focusing on our win, and let's start paying attention to people when they tell us who they are. A lot of these individuals out here that's in your circle, they don't care about you winning. They just want to make sure that they're around every single time you lose so they can look you dead in your face. That's how evil works. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.